Hi friends. Okay, so real quick I'm going to show you how to add this precious curly hair onto your amigurumi. These are actually just foundation chains. It's so much easier than it looks. This is one of the patterns I have on my website, but I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to add this. So this is burlap blanket yarn, also burlap blanket yarn. So for this I'm going to use the same little guy that we made eyes with, and we'll just give him some hair for this example. And I'm also going to use burlap blanket and a 6.5 millimeter hook, and then just a yarn needle and scissors. That's all you need. So let's get started. So let's say you have your head ready to go. Again, you can add hair to amigurumi after it's already closed up. Doesn't have to be open. So the first thing I would do is have at least maybe a 6 to 8 inch beginning tail. So you're going to put the hook into the head and then come out the same stitch. Okay, so you're just putting the hook in one stitch and then coming out at the end of that stitch. Okay, and then so you've got your tail. You're going to hook your yarn on the hook and then pull it through. Okay, your tail can just go off to the side, and then the yarn from your skein, you're basically just going to add foundation chains. So you're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. All you're doing are foundation chains. Okay, so once you get your desired length of hair, this is just 8 stitches for example, you're then going to grab your hook, put it back into the head, the next stitch over, and you're going to repeat. You're going to put the hook through there. The yarn from the skein side, from your ball of yarn, you're going to put that on the hook. You're going to pull it through, then you're going to slip stitch to the one you just finished. Okay, and so right now it's like locked together, right? This is a lock of hair, and then once it's hooked on like that, you would then add your next strand of hair. So again, I'm just doing foundation chains. And if you want it to be longer, like we'll make this one longer just for fun, you can really have fun with this. You can add as much hair as you want, as long or short as you want. The only thing that matters is the number of foundation chains that you put in. So we'll make this a long one just for fun. So you've gotten your desired length. You just put the hook back into the head, next stitch over, come out, yarn over, pull the yarn through the head, and then slip stitch into the previous strand. Okay, so we're locked in again. We now have two locks. Let's do it one more time. So you're going to yarn over, add your foundation chains, as many as you would like. And then you put the stitch, and this is all working in the same round just to keep it even. You put the hook into the head, come out the other side of the stitch, yarn over, pull it through the head, and then slip stitch to the previous strand of hair. Basically you would just do this until you covered as much hair as you wanted to add to your animal. I also want to show you how to connect back to this beginning tail to make sure that the hair stays secure. So I'm not going to do the whole head just for the sake of time, but I'm going to add a couple more stitches to get back over here. But ideally you would want the hair to end close to where this is, because you want to knot these two tails together. So you would just kind of move your way through the head in that direction. One more strand here. And then what I would do is I would just leave this, I would not go back in the head, just leave this loose, grab some scissors and cut this tail, and then just pull it through. So it's just kind of knotted there. And then grab your yarn needle. And so that's where this, here's the stitch where the beginning tail was. So I'm just gonna put this in the head, like still close here, so that it's still, you still get the strand of yarn from it, of hair. And then just move your needle over to where the beginning tail is. And so then you've still got your loop there. And then these, I'm going to cut them a little bit, it's kind of long. These you would just tie together, just like with the eyes. Remember, you just tie the two ends together. So you just make a knot, nice and secure, and then get your yarn needle and just tuck it in the head. And then no one will ever know. You'll never know where the hair started or ended. Okay. This is just a close-up of the horse that I showed you earlier. Because once you add a bunch of different locks, I mean, it just looks so full. And they're not just curly, but they're like braided too. So they're curly braids. It's just super fun. So that's it. So let me know if you have any questions. But it's pretty easy and it's fun, and I hope that you found this helpful. Thanks, guys.